Hi crocheters of the world, I'm Juana and this is Juana's Crochet channel on YouTube. In this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet these booties, there will be two, of course, slippers. And first of all, in the first part of the tutorial I will show you, explain you how to work a perfect fit sole for your slippers. And into the second part I will show you how to work the upper part of the slipper, which will be this bootie. But the sole is important for any kind of project, any kind of slipper project that you want to crochet. So it's important because I will show you how to measure it for a perfect fit. Okay, now we will need felted texture material. I don't know how to name it. You can find it to buy. It's a felt sheet, pad, no, not pad, felt sheet, and the thicker the better, okay, for our soles. Now I will show you how to begin your sole, your crocheted sole, because this one we will just sew it all around. Now we need a nice and thick yarn and better acrylic yarn, because you will have a nice texture for the shape of your sole and of your bootie or slipper. And I am working with the thick yarn, acrylic, 70% acrylic and 20% wool, and a 8mm hook. So you will need yarn for a 8 to 9mm hook to work with. Now, how to measure? You will measure here in the middle. You will measure this middle line. You will left out your toe part, 3 centimeters of your toe part and toe part, here it is. So 3 centimeters of your toe part and 3 centimeters of your heel part. And the rest of it, the rest of the measure, will be the number of chains that you will work with, that you will begin with. So this one, okay? So 3 centimeters of the heel, 3 centimeters of the toe. It's very important, this measure. So to fit to have a nice and perfect fit of the sole. Okay, so I have here 16 chains, and it's, for me, works with 16 centimeters. It's just a coincidence that the number of centimeters, it's the same of the number of chains that I put, okay? So there is not a rule. So I have 60 centimeters, which is 16 centimeters, which is 16 chains that I put. Now a very important thing too is to put a even number of chains, okay? Now that I have my 16 chains, so this is the perfect measure for me, I can continue on. So actually I can begin my sole. Now for the sole I will use the linked double crochet, and if you don't know how to work it, I will let you the link below so you can just watch it, the link below of this tutorial, so you can watch how to work it. Now to begin I have my 16 chains, and to begin I will put 2 more chains, will not count as a stitch. So yarn over into the 3rd chain from the hook, insert your hook and work 1 double crochet. From now on we will work linked double crochets. So insert the hook here in the middle in this loop, pull up a loop, insert the hook into the next chain, pull up a loop and work your linked double crochet. And I will just go on like this to work my 16 linked double crochet for this side. Now on my blog I have the written instruction for the sole and also for the bootie, so you just have to watch. I will let you the link below of this video, so you just have to watch for a detailed explanation. Now I have my 16 and I have 16 here and I will have 16 on the other side. So this will be my constants. So the number of chains will be the number of linked double crochets. That will be your constant. So 16 on one side, 16 on the other side. For the toe and the heel, we will begin with the increases. So to create that length that we need, that 3 centimeters on one side and 3 centimeters on the other side. And now into the first round here, we will work into the very last chain where we worked our last linked double crochet, 3 more, and this will be our toe or heel. For now on is not important. So 1, then 2 and 3. So all into the same last chain. Now we turn it like this on the other side actually, and into the loops remained unworked we will work 16 more linked double crochet. So beginning with this one where we worked our last of the 16 here and the 3. So here we will work the first of our 16 on the other side, and into the last we will work 3 more. So we will have the toe and the heel, these 3 double crochets, and 3 double crochets will be the heel and the toe. So I finished my first round and I also put my 3 double crochets, linked double crochets into the last chain. And now to actually join, I will insert the hook not into the chain 2, so we won't count as a stitch the chain 2, the beginning chain 2. And into the first double crochet I want to insert the hook, pull up a loop and work a slip stitch to join. Now in each of our round we will begin like this, chain 2, won't count as a stitch, and turn your work. So you will have to turn your work to begin a new round. So turn your work, and here we have the slip stitch. So we want to work into the first double crochet, not into the slip stitch. Okay, it's very important. So turn your work, and now I will insert my hook into my first double crochet of the 3 of my increasing part. I already worked my first double crochet. So now let me explain, because on my blog you will see actually the written instruction for the stitches. I just want to explain the most difficult parts. Now this is the part of the toe and of the heel, okay, and only these 2 parts will increase. The rest, the 16 on one side, on the other side, so you will have more or less, depends on the measure that you want to work. Only these 2 parts will increase, so the rest will remain exactly the same. 16 that I have now, I will have at the end of the sole. But on this group of 3, I will work into the second round 6. So in each of my 3 double crochets, I will work an increase. And the same thing here, of course. Now, even if you are working a larger sole, so you have more stitches on here on the constants, you will work exactly the same the 2 extremities, okay? So you will work them exactly the same. You will continue on with maybe adding more rounds, but I will, so actually it's written on my blog how to continue on. I will work only 3 rounds. So I will increase into my second round, as I said, in each of my stitch, in each of my 3 double crochets, I will put 2 stitches, so I will have 6 on one side, 6 on the other side. And into my third round, which will be my last round, I will increase again into my each stitch, which means I will have from 6, I will have 12. Okay, now there is one more thing I want to explain here. It's that into your last round, even if you have to continue on to obtain a perfect fit for your sole, you will have to add more rounds into your last round. Mine it's third round, but as I said before, on my blog you will see how to continue on if you need it larger. Into your last round you have to divide horizontally the heel from the toe. And on the heel part, you will work, so actually I have 16, so I will work 8 plus 12 plus a more. And for the toe, I will work again 8 plus 12 plus 8 more. So that's why I need an even number, okay, of my constants. Now I will divide it like this. I will work single crochet all the part of the heel, and I will work linked double crochet for the part of the toe. And in the last round we'll be sure which part is the heel and which part is the toe. Now let me finish. Actually I will work this round too, and into my last round I will come back to show you actually how to divide this, so how to work the single crochet and the double crochet. So I finished my second, and which is my second to last actually round for me. Into the last round I said we have to divide like this, so I chain two, yarn over and turn, insert the hook into the first. And now we want to divide our constants in two equally parts. So I have 16, which means 8 and 8. And into my first 8 I will just go on with my linked double crochet, okay? Then for my next 8 I will work single crochet. I will continue on with single crochet on this part 2 where I increase, and I will increase as the pattern says, so this is exactly the same thing, only the stitch vary, okay? So from linked we linked double crochet, we will work single crochet, then we will increase. Here it is my this is my measure, so into the third round it's my last round, so into your last round we will go on with the increases as the pattern says. So I will work from 6, I will work 12, so I will increase in each of my stitch once, and then I will continue on for my next 8 of the constants with single crochet. Then I will change again to the linked double crochet. I will work 8 more, and the increase is here on this side. And into the last round actually we will know which part is the toe and which part is the heel, okay, of the sole. Now let me finish my last round and I will show you how it looks. So I finished my last round and this is what I have. Now I can speak about the heel part and the toe part. Now I am sure that this with the linked double crochet is the toe part, and this one with the single crochet, and it really clear that this is the single crochet part, it's the heel part. Now for the heel part the width it's 9 centimeter in my case, and for the toe part the width it's 10 centimeters. Now if these two measures are perfect for you, so you can just cut your yarn and we have just one step to work to have a perfect sole. So chain, secure chain, cut your yarn, and now we are ready to work the last step to have, as I said, a perfect sole. From this sole you will just sew this felt, nice felt thing, and I sew it at the end actually of the work, so of the entire project, but you can sew it when you want. It's better at the end actually, but the thing is, so the idea is that even if you want to put another project for the upper part, so you want to work another pattern, you have the sole, and the sole is the most important part, okay? Even if you want to work the bootie, this bootie. Into the second part of the video I will show you how to work the bootie, of course. Now this is the sole. If you want to continue on to put one more round you will work in linked double crochet, and this round and only the last round will be worked half with the linked and half with the single crochet. Okay, now I cut the yarn, and I have also to change crochet hook from 8 to 9. So work with a larger crochet hook this last step. There will be a round of slip stitch all around our last round. Okay, now we have to work it, we have to begin it on the back side in the middle. Now how to know where is the middle of the back side? Now we work the front side with the linked double crochet. Okay, yes. And it's really easy because we have this this horizontal bar for the linked double crochet, as you can see, and here it's the first single crochet because it's without this horizontal bar. So this is my first one, and I know that from here I have half of my constants, which is 8. So I will begin to count 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and now I have my 12 here, so I will count 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into this I will insert my hook and fold your yarn like this, put it on your hook and pull. Now we have our first loop on the hook, leave it a little bit longer here, and now we will begin into the next. Insert your hook, pull the yarn from the back side and pull it through the loop on the hook. First slip stitch made. Of course you need to work them nice and loose, because into this slip stitch round we will begin with the first round for the bootie. Okay, and go on and work all around this last actually round of slip stitches. This is what we have now. Here we will work our first round of the bootie, and here we will sew the external sole in felt. So I finished with my slip stitch round, and now if you want to follow me, even if you don't want to follow my bootie pattern, you just work one single crochet round all around into your slip stitch. So switch again to your 8mm hook, or the hook that you worked all the sole. Insert the hook into your first into your first slip stitch worked. I have here the tails, and work the first single crochet, attach the yarn, chain 1, and the first single crochet. Now work a round of single crochets, and this is okay even if you don't want to continue on with my pattern. It will be easier for you to work the pattern after you have this foundation single crochet round. It will be a little bit difficult to work it, but it's just perfect. And now this here we will sew actually the felt, so here into the stitches, these remaining spaces here. Okay, now if you want to follow me with the bootie, I let you the link below of this tutorial so you can continue on with the bootie with me.